Throw out our 2. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and detonate. Kuzenbo's in a little bit of trouble. We're going to go ahead and try to get some basics onto this Fafnir. We're going to go ahead and detonate, get the pick onto him. Balloon is deep. We're going to rotate in, cast out our ultimate. We're going to throw out our 2-1 combo. We're able to get a double kill. We're able to get a triple kill. We detonate. We almost get the pick onto the Danzaboro. We're able to get a triple. Danzaboro is probably going to be able to get out of there, so we're just going to go ahead and keep pushing up. What a do, Scooby-Doo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we have a viewer request and a skin showcase for the high voltage Zeus in mid. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Zeus has a very high damage potential, but he doesn't have a lot of mobility, so he's very counterable. You gotta play it very safe, and whenever you get attacked, you gotta blow the other person up. So let's go ahead and jump into Zeus's kit. Zeus's 1, Chain Lightning. Zeus fires a bolt of lightning that arcs between enemies, doing damage and applying a charge on each hit. It arcs up to 4 times. It slows the enemy by 30% for 2 seconds. Zeus's 2, Aegis Assault. Zeus throws his shield forward, dealing damage to nearby enemies. The shield remains for 5 seconds, and Zeus may target it with basic attacks or chain lightning. Each basic attack or first chain lightning arc that hits the shield will deal additional static damage and apply a charge in the area. Zeus's 3, Detonate Charge. Zeus detonates any charges that have accumulated on enemies, doing damage multiplied by 1, 1.7, 2.4, depending on the number of charges. Zeus's Ultimate, Lightning Storm. Zeus conjures a lightning storm, striking enemies in the area every second. This applies a charge with each hit, and it has a lifetime of 5 seconds. And finally, Zeus's passive, Overcharge. In-hand lightning bolt attacks against enemies will apply a charge. Basic attacks against targets with charges deal additional damage. Charges last 5 seconds. The damage increase is 30% per charge. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point into our 2. Level 2, put a point into our 1. Level 3, put a point into our 3. Then we want to put another point into our 3 at level 4. Then we want to max out our ultimate whenever we can. Max out our 3, max out our 1, max out our 2. We unfortunately are going against a Set. Set is very good against Zeus because Zeus has no mobility. We're going to go ahead and rotate to our red buff. And unfortunately it sounds like Set's rotating in on us. We're able to secure our red, but Danzaboro is here, and we go down. So it looks like left lane lost their pressure, and then the enemy dual lane was able to rotate to our red buff. At least we got the XP for it, but unfortunately we do go down. I don't think there's too much we could have done there, other than not be there, but most of the time we're going to go and secure our red. Our team didn't let us know that people were missing in dual lane either. So with Zeus, we want to throw our shield between the minions and then just basic attack the shield, and it's going to apply a charge to every minion standing within that shield. I'm going to go ahead and rotate to the Harpy, try to farm up some XP. I feel like we're behind since we died already. So we want to try to get as much XP from Harpies as possible. Janus is a little overstepped. We're able to get 2 stacks onto him. I'm going to go ahead and detonate. Doing some good damage to Janus already. I think this skin looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the Xbox Zeus skin. Right now we want to farm up until we have enough money for tier 3 boots. We're going to go ahead and throw our shield. Basic attack the shield. Unfortunately, 2 melee minions are not in the radius. We're going to go ahead and rotate, check the Harpies. Set's here. We're gonna run. He can have him. We're not interested. We go ahead, just farm up the lane. We just hit level 5, so now we have our ultimate. We're gonna rotate to our red buff. This time we're keeping an eye on dual lane. It looks like they are in dual lane. We want to apply 3 charges to the large minion camp, to the large minion, and then we want to detonate.
Enemy missing middle. Enemy missing middle. Take left leg.
It's going to be a little tricky trying to call out when Janus is missing because he can rotate around the map probably better than any character. We're going to go ahead and back because we have enough money for boots, and we're going to be going into the lifesteal boots. We don't plan on picking up much lifesteal anywhere else, so we're going to go ahead and pick up some lifesteal boots. This is going to help us sustain as we deal damage. I feel like with Zeus, you're going to die a few times unless you have a godly support. Janus is stepping out of lane, so we're just going to walk up to the minions, throw our shield. Go ahead, take a little bit of damage, but clear all the minions. We also picked up some wards pretty early on because we want to set them up and try to figure out when set's coming onto us. We're going to throw our shield. We're able to get 2 charge stacks onto the Janus. We're going to go ahead and detonate and start falling back to our tower. Go ahead and clean up these minions. Ravana's got the set pretty weak. Set's able to teleport under tower. We were ready to attack him if he walked around the corner. So even though we went down, we're a level ahead of the Janus. We were able to poke him out and force him back, cause him to miss some XP. We're going to go ahead and rotate left. They're pretty weak. Our team's pretty weak. Set's over there. Janus uses his ultimate. We use our ultimate, trying to aim for whoever that one-shot person was. We're going to turn, get some damage onto the Janus, land some basics, and then our 3 is able to get the pick onto the Janus. So we rotated left to kill the mid laner, who rotated after us. But we're not going to be greedy. We're just going to take our pick and then rotate back mid, keep farming up. Our red buff is up, so that's where we're going to head. Probably going to clear one more wave and then back. Janus gets some good damage on us. We're able to avoid his portal. We're going to head back to tower, and then we're going to go ahead and back.
On my way.
I believe in my previous Zeus video, I said we should max out our 1 before maxing out our 3. But maxing out the 3 is actually a little bit better. It's going to allow us to get 3 charges on the basic attack. It also helps with our ultimate. So there's just more ways to get the 3 stacks, and it's a little harder to hit the 1. We're going to start working on Doom Orb. We're going to be building some movement speed because Zeus is very immobile. Set's behind us, we're just going to fall under tower. He's able to wrap around that corner, and the chain will not connect to Set through the wall. So since he was behind the wall, he was safe. Looks like they rotated right. We just say missing middle. We're going to go ahead and clear this wave, and then we might rotate somewhere. Janus is going to be able to out-rotate us pretty easily. So if he does, we want to clear our lane and then rotate to where he was going. Janus is here. We're able to get 1 charge on him. We're going to go ahead and detonate. He's completely out of mana, so he is probably going to be backing right here. We're saving our abilities in case Janus oversteps. We could have gotten him right there. Unfortunately, we did not fire.
Your left tower is under attack.
We're going to go ahead and rotate to our red buff. We're going to go ahead and pick up our red buff and then rotate back to middle lane. We do have enough money for Doom Orb, so we're probably going to want to back and pick that up after this next wave. Janus uses his ultimate to try to secure the mid Harpies, I believe. Nope, looks like he used it to rotate right. We're going to go ahead and rotate right as well. Guan Yu's probably very tanky, so there's probably not too much we're going to be able to do. We're able to get a few charges on him. We got the full 3. We're going to go ahead and detonate. We bring him to about half health. Set's a little out of position. If our team can push him back towards us, we will be able to get a pick on him. He's able to teleport right before our damaging ability, but he walks right back into it, and we're able to detonate our 3. We're going to go ahead and clear the enemy team's here. Janus would be the ideal target. We probably can't burn down Fafnir. We throw our 2-1 right in the middle of 2 people, and it connects with nobody.
Enemy missing left.
We're going to go ahead and come in, use our ultimate, get some additional charges with some basic attacks. We're going to go ahead and activate our 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Fafnir. Once we get our pick, we're going to go ahead and rotate back to mid. Got a little bit of poke onto Janus.
Your left tower is under attack.
We're going to go ahead and start working on the red buff. We have a pretty penny in the pocket. We really do need to back and spend it.
Enemy missing left.
I believe we will after this wave. After hitting red, there will be a minion wave coming in mid. So if we don't want to miss that gold or XP, we want to rotate and clear the minions. Now we're going to go ahead and back, and we're going to be picking up Doom Orb. Doom Orb is going to provide us 145 magical power. It's going to provide us 200 mana, 25 MP5, and 6% movement speed. It has a passive that if you get a kill on an enemy minion, you're going to gain 1 stack. You're going to gain 5 stacks for an enemy god. Each stack is going to provide 1% movement speed and 4 magical power. You can have up to 5 stacks, and these stacks are going to last for 15 seconds. So as we clear minions, we're going to become a little bit faster. We're also going to gain some additional power. Doom Orb is a great item because it provides a base 6 movement speed, and it also just gives you a lot of power. We're going to go ahead and throw out our 2, our 1, to get some good damage. We're going to go ahead and detonate. Kuzenbo is able to get the pick onto Danzaboro. Janus is here. Fafnir is here. We're going to go ahead and throw our 1, we miss. Kuzenbo is able to get a triple kill. We're able to get the pick onto the Fafnir with our 2. And we're going to go ahead and rotate to the Gold Fury. Medusa's rotating in, so we should be able to secure this. We're able to get the gold. We're up about 3,000 gold on the enemy team, up about 4 kills. So we're out slaying them and we're out farming them. Go ahead and get our defensive wards set up, and then we're going to go ahead and back and pick up the Spear of Desolation. The Spear of Desolation is going to provide us 110 magical power, 10 flat magic penetration, and 10% cooldown. It has a passive that getting a kill or an assist on an enemy god is going to reduce all of our cooldowns by 2 seconds. So flat pen works a little bit different than percentage pen. Let's say the enemy has 100 protections. The flat pen of 10 is going to remove 10 of those protections, and we're going to be dealing damage to them as if they had 90 magical protections. Oof. We just wait there, we detonate our 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Yanis. Guan Yu's here. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. Get some good stacks onto him, or charges. We're going to go ahead and detonate, and we're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu.
Thanks. No problem. Say hello to my little friend.
We're able to get a stack. We're going to go ahead and detonate. Does about 243 damage. We're going to go ahead and fall back. We're trying to get our team to go Fire Giant with us. We throw out our 2-1 combo. Hits the minions. No enemy gods. Kuzumbo is very deep. Kuzumbo goes down. We need to start falling back. It's 4 people versus us and Medusa. Medusa dashes and sells us. The Denzaburo comes in. We're going to throw our combo. We get some damage onto him, but the enemy team is able to chase us and burn us down while we're facing Denzaburo. We should have just kept running. We shouldn't have attacked Denzaburo right there.
Triple kill.
That Set's able to get a triple kill.
Awesome. Retreat. The enemy has been slain. They must have been baked out of their mind.
That was a bad. We should have retreated whenever we originally called for it. Then somebody went back in, and then our whole team kind of stuck around longer than we needed to. Good thorns by the Bologna. We're going to start working on Charon's coin next.
Your middle tower is under attack. Attack, Fire Giant!
We're trying to get our team to hit Pyromancer. I think that would have been a much better play than sticking around in mid. We're going to go ahead and pick up the red buff. Anytime we get a charge onto an enemy, we do want to detonate.
On my way.
So Zeus did just get buffed, where now he can throw his 2 over walls. It's not game breaking or game changing in that much of a sense. However, if you are trying to throw your 2 over a corner, you can now do it. You used to have line of sight of where your shield was going to land. We're going to throw our 2-1. Get some good damage onto the Fafnir. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. Then we're going to go ahead and detonate, and we're able to get the pick onto the Fafnir. Team's able to get Yanis as well. Medusa goes down in left. We should be able to push this middle tower right here. Guan Yu's here. We do not want to fight Guan Yu by ourselves. We're going to throw our 2. Start trying to get some basics. It's enough to zone him away from us. I'm going to go ahead and take out the Oracle so we can get vision of Gold Fury.
Your right tower is under attack. Your team has destroyed a
Looks like there's a bit of a team fight going on in left. We're going to go ahead and rotate over there. Bologna is able to get the pick onto the Denzaburo. Kuzumbo is also rotating in. We will have our ultimate by the time we get there.
retreat. On my way.
We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. throw out our 2-1. The chain lightning is able to connect. We're going to detonate our 3. We got some good damage off, but unfortunately we didn't get any picks. We're able to get some more chain lightning. We're going to go ahead and detonate. Throw out our 2. Able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. We're going to start working on the tower while our team pushes up. Then we change our attention to the Fafnir. He should be able to just jump out. I think he's out. We're going to throw out our 2. Get some basics. Go ahead and detonate. He's very weak. We're going to go ahead and start working on this Phoenix now. Set is in his ultimate form. We misjudge it and throw our 2 a little short. Set teleports in. And Balon is able to get the pick onto the set. We should be able to get the Phoenix right here. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the minions. We know Guan Yu's teleporting in, so we're gonna go ahead and just pre-fire our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Phoenix. We use our beads and our Aegis, but unfortunately we go down. It was worth it though. We were able to get the Phoenix. So after going into Spear of Desolation, we are going to be going into Charon's Coin. Charon's Coin is going to provide us 80 magical power, 20% magical penetration, 7 HP 5, and 20 MP 5. It has a passive that on God Kill or Assist, a coin is flipped. If heads, you gain a stack of 7 HP 5. If tails, you gain a stack of 2% movement speed. Each effect can stack up to 4 times, and at 8 stacks, this item evolves. You also gain 1 gold every time the coin is flipped. The evolved form is still going to provide the 80 magical power, but it's going to provide 30 HP 5 and 35 HP 5 and 35 MP 5. It's also going to provide the 20% penetration, and it's also going to provide 8% movement speed. The evolved passive is on a God Killer Assist, a coin is flipped. If heads, you gain 150 health over 6 seconds. If tails, you gain 5% movement speed for 6 seconds. You also gain 8 gold every time the coin is flipped. So this is going to help us with some movement speed, and it's going to act as our percent penetration item. We're going to pick up the Charon's Coin pretty early on in the build, instead of getting an Obsidian Shard later on in the build. Throw out our 2. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and detonate. Kuzenbo's in a little bit of trouble. We're going to go ahead and try to get some basics onto this Fafnir. We're going to go ahead and detonate and get the pick onto him. Balloon is deep. We're going to rotate in, cast out our ultimate, and we're going to throw out our 2-1 combo. We're able to get a double kill. We're able to get a triple kill. We detonate. We almost get the pick onto the Danzaboro. We're able to get a triple. Danzaboro is probably going to be able to get out of there, so we're just going to go ahead and keep pushing up. We're going to go ahead, tank it a little bit, try to get the minions in there. That's a middle Phoenix. We should be able to attack the Titan right here. Fafnir lands on us. Danzaboro hits us with a few basics. We're actually in a little bit of trouble. Oh, that Janus ability got us. Set is able to clean up 2 of us, and it looks like they were able to push us off the Titan. After going into Charon's Coin, and the enemy team surrenders. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. It'd be really cool to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you have not subscribed, be sure to do that. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.